Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the Psukim of Bitachon, and another pasuk today from Tehillim that says the following: Tehillim Yud Zayin Zayin, that's 17:7, and the pasuk reads: Hafle Chasadecha, demonstrate your kindness clearly. Moshiach Chaisim, you save those with your right hand. You save those with your right hand, the people that are chaisim, that seek refuge in you, from those that rise up against you. Meaning, when you have people who are baiteach in you, Hashem, that they trust in you, they rely upon you for their salvation. So when you will save them from the people that are rising up against you, it will be a demonstration, a clear demonstration of the chesed, of the kindness that you do. Because this is what we've been learning all along in Bitachon. And that is that there is nothing that is not in the realm of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's ability to be able to do for a person. He is limitless, he is not limited. He has no shortage of ways in which he can bring Haishia, salvation, to a person. And therefore, if only a person will be Baiteich B'Hashem, if only a person will realize that my ultimate salvation is coming from the Rabbi Shalom, if only a person will shed themselves of all of the worries and the anxieties and the concerns and the cares that they have, because the doctor said this, or the shadchan said this, or the parents said this, or their friend said this, and they'll let go of everything. And they'll be with a whole heart, Baiteach b'Ribbono Shel Olam, they're going to trust in the Ribbono Shel Olam and nothing else. So then HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in the schus of your bitachon, in the reward of all of your trust that you have in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He's going to make miracles for you. He will bring these salvations, the Yeshuas, to your life. And in that way, it will demonstrate the greatest chesed, the kindness that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does to those who trust in Him. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't save anyone. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't rescue just any single person from the woes and the troubles that they find themselves in. Rather, when someone is a Baiteich B'Hashem, and other people will see that this person trusts and relies upon HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the way they live their life, the way that they talk, the way that they go into things fearlessly because they know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is on their side. Says the pasuk in Tehillim over here, then when HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes along and He saves such a person, when He brings this Yeshua, the salvation from what they need, whether He brings them refuah, whether He brings them shidduchim, whether He brings them parnasa, whether He brings them children, or the whole spectrum of all of the needs that a person has in this world of Olam Hazeh, and somebody else is watching from the outside and they see how this person's prayers were answered. They see how HaKadosh Baruch Hu has guided them, how the Ribbono Shel Olam has taken care of them in ways that is perhaps not like every other person in the world. So then they begin to realize that the reason that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did this for this person is because this is a person who is Baiteach B'Hashem from the depths of their heart. When you trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and you live your life, a life of Baiteach B'Hashem, a life of trust, a life of reliance, a life in which you put yourself in subservience to the will of the Ribbono Shel Olam, you say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, on my own I can do nothing, it's only because of you that I'm going to survive this ordeal. So then when HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings the Yeshua, He brings the salvation, it is a clear revelation to everyone, the chesed, the kindness that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does. Remember, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Kel Melech Rachaman. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the God of mercy. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the Makor ChaHaim b'Chesed. He runs the world in Chesed because the very foundation and the very fiber of the reality of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is all Chesed, is all kindness. Hashem wants to be kind. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to have compassion. He wants to have mercy on each and every one of us. However, we need to open up the pipeline to allow HaKadosh Baruch Hu's chesed and Rachmanis to come into our lives. How do we do that? Says Dovid HaMelech, Bi B'teich B'Hashem. Trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu and you will be surprised. Or maybe because of your Bitachon you won't be surprised. But because that you trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you will see clearly that the Ribbono Shel Olam's hand is the one that is saving you and bringing you through every single ordeal and challenge that you are in your life. And therefore, His Chesed is going to be demonstrated through your life, through the salvations that He brings to you. Because there are many miskaimimim, there are many people, and there are many ideologies, and there are many Yetzaharas, and there are many enemies, spiritual and physical, that are rising up against a person. How could I be saved on all sides? On your own, you can't. However, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes to your defense, and you will recognize that, and you will see that, other people will see it as well. And that'll be a Kiddush Shem Shemayim, a tremendous revelation in the eyes of the world, a tremendous revelation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and the respect that one will garner as a result of their being B'teich B'Hashem. Not only from the Ribbono Shel Olam, but from the nations of the world, they will then begin to see the godless, the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu Himself. This is how it says, Hafle Chasadecha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will then demonstrate His kindness very clearly, because He's Mashiach. He saves Chaisim, those who trust in Him, with the right hand, which is the hand always of strength. He will redeem us from those that are rising up against us, because the salvation lies in the hands of Hashem. Have a wonderful day.